Every day, day, and every night, night, I am gonna fight, fight, fight to win. We kicking ass now. Every day, day, and every night, night, I am gonna fight, fight, fight to win. We bring the house down. Every day, day, and every night, night, I am gonna fight, fight, fight to win. We crush our enemies. Every day, day, and every night, night, I am gonna fight, fight to win. We bring them to their knees.
Hello YouTube, this is OjamaDaBomb. This is Duel 2 of the Glad Beast Mirror match. I am doing this a bit differently now because, well, obviously the audio has gone a bit dodgy on the video, so I'm just going to be giving you the play-by-play here. It works a bit easier for me and, well, it's a new thing for me to try. So, I obviously go first in this duel. I can pretty much guarantee you I open up with a very shit hand here. So I set 3 back row, and then I end my turn. Then it goes to coffeemeister. Coffeemeister sets down. That's 2 so far. Sitting down anything else. He's summoning the Liquari. Liquari is obviously going to attack my life points. I shrink it, so I take 900 points of damage, which ain't too bad. It's a way for me to survive a little bit. Don't know what he's... Oh, yeah, that was my turn. I just set down the cards, and then it goes back to coffeemeister. He's just looking at his cards, figuring out what he can do. I can pretty much assure you that I am screwed in this duel, because there's not much for me to actually do. So he brings out a Prisma, uses the effect with your Kaisaris, searches out a Bestiari and mills that to grave. Deciding on contemplating whether to summon the monster or not, but he decides to go for the contact. Kaisaris, and he blows up the 2 back row closest to my extra deck. Now, to be fully honest, in the first opening hand, I opened up with nothing but spells and traps, which is never a helpful hand in Glad Beast, unless you're running a 19 trap lineup like DEC Silent Enigma. His Glad Beast deck was actually rather awesome. If he's going for the tag out after he does some major life point damage to me. At this point, I'm on about 4,700 life points, and he's pretty much screwing me up. And see, that's the garnish that he done. He just brought out the thing again, decided whether he wants to go for another Kaisaris or not, but he decides to go to hell with it and bring out the beat stick within itself. Just wait for him to make up his mind about it. Yep, there's the contact. He then goes for Heraclinos, and there he is. Now at this point I am pretty much screwed because I don't run that many counter traps in my deck, as you'll tell by the deck profile. So he's right at the moment, he's got me locked down because, well, he's got a 3,000 point beat stick. None of my Glad Beasts can withstand that. And this still gives him the perfect opportunity to be able to do some more random shit to just kick my ass. This isn't really good, man. I mean, this is pretty much Glad Beast at their worst. Because all I can really do is just draw cards, maybe set one down once in a while, because I haven't actually got anything. No, see right there, he brings out Retiari and attacks for 4,200. I've got no choice but to take that. Because I opened up with the worst hand in my dueling life. And you know for a fact that he's got a War Chariot down as well, so he even if I did manage to bring out a monster, he could use the effect on the tag out, so I'll be pretty much screwed no matter what I did. If I managed to get Test Tiger and Prisma in the deck, I'll be pretty much screwed because I did side in for the Tiger field this on this time. And see, on this point, I am what they like to call fucked. I mean, there is nothing. I mean, nothing I can do right now. I mean, down on the field, I believe I have two, what they call 7 tools of the bandits down. I attempt a heavy. He goes to let it through, but then he also remembers that he has Heraclinos on the field, so he can negate. So he chooses to negate it. It's only a friendly duel, so I decided to let it go through. I managed to MST his war chariot, but I'm still not getting any monsters. Or at least I don't think I have at this point. I think I might have one. Yeah, I do have one now. So, I mean, not being funny, I've set monster and 3 back rows usually good as an opening hand, not like so close to the end of the duel. But this became just really, really annoying in the end because it just didn't work for me at all. And I was stuck with one of the worst hands going against Glad Beasts, especially when using Glad Beasts. When you open up with all spells and traps such as War Chariot, so on and so forth, this is the point where you want something called a reload or something like that, or a respite, because respite would just recycle some of your hand, but then again, you still wouldn't have been able to do much. But this is pretty much coming up game now, so because all he does is attack with that, and then he attacks with Heraclinos for game, and there's nothing else I can do. So, I hope you enjoyed this rather weird way of doing it. This is OjamaDaBomb saying peace and love, YouTube. I'll catch you later. Bye.